The second day of the Old Mutual Joberg2c sees the riders head from Frankfurt to Rates after a neutral first day. Today, the racing starts. They've got 93 Ks to go and plenty of wonderful new single track. After the relaxed nature of the neutral opening stage, there was a more intense atmosphere early on as the leading teams sized each other up. Aside from the overall race lead, there was the small matter of a 10,000 Rand prize awaiting the stage winners in Rates. Among those in the mix were epic runners-up Team 360 Life of Kevin Evans and David George, 2011 race winners Neil MacDonald and Waylon Wilcock of RCM, Brandon Stewart and Joberg2c of Fed Group iTech Connect, and the Transact team of Javi Combrink and Nico Bell. After sweeping along the banks of the Wilge River, the route took them into newly cut sections of single track, which is where Evans and George made their move. Riding the race for the first time, the 360 Life pair are determined to put the trials and tribulations of the epic behind them and perform consistently in the journey from Gauteng to the south coast. By the first water point at Glenwalton Farm, 360 Life had taken their lead to over a minute over the chasing group that included Stewart and Rousseau, MacDonald and Wilcock, and teams Transact and iTech Connect. Whilst the racing teams at the sharp end were driving a relentless pace, teams further back in the field were taking in the unique atmosphere of riding through the well-hidden tracks and trails of the giant million livestock farms of the region. The communities through which the race travels commit themselves wholeheartedly to the Old Mutual Joberg2c, ensuring that the riders get a real taste of the area. The mixed race defending champions, husband and wife team Eric and Ariane Kleinans of Contigo Giant made their presence felt early on and were well in control of proceedings and ahead of Johan Labuschagne and Yolandi de Villiers of Cyclelag KTM. And in the women's race, Team Bizhub FCF of Ishan Stopforth and Catherine Williamson took control early on in the stage and put good time into their closest rivals, Sarah van Heerden and Jackie Church of iTech Connect Vodacom Ladies. A gusting southeasterly crosswind made for tough conditions on the second half of the stage, but it didn't stop 360 Life turning up the heat on the front. The chase group of 4 teams worked tirelessly together in an effort in vain to close the gap. iTech and Transact dropped back close to the finish, leaving RCM and Fed Group to maintain the chase as the riders enjoyed 10 kilometres of purpose-built single track. But at the finish at Rates Showgrounds, George and Evans crossed the line less than a minute ahead of the 2 chasing teams. They will take a slender 43-second lead into day 3, a run from Rates to Sterkfontein Dam of 125 kilometres. Well, as expected, a really tight day's racing with Evans and George less than a minute lead over the Fed Group iTech Connect pair of Stewart and Rousseau. The same is expected on stage number 3 of the Old Mutual Joberg2c when they leave Rates and head to Sterkfontein Dam. It's a long, hard stage. At the finish of stage 2 of the Old Mutual Joberg2c in Rates, I'm Joberg2c for Supersport Blitz.